I want to talk to you about one of my most unique decks I've been building, and that is Shiko and Narset Unified Aikido. Now, Shiko and Narset is a strong commander in its own right. It can absolutely be built as a Spellslinger style deck that wants to cast 2 cards per turn, utilizing things like White Mane Lion to make sure you're hitting your second spell each turn. But the more I looked at the card and the more Tarkir cards that came out, I kind of wanted to lean into this monk style pacifist deck and kind of built it from the ground up from there. For those who don't know, Aikido is a style of play where we want to use our opponent's choices and momentum against them. The most famous card in this playstyle is probably Deflecting Palm. Now, this is still in the deck, it's still a good card. However, with Shiko and Narset's ability, our spells do need to target. So, I've added a few choices such as Boros Fury Shield and things like Mirror Strike, where we are targeting creatures, and if we can get this to be our second card in the turn, we can actually redirect damage from 2 creatures instead of just 1. Now, we still want a way to defend ourselves, so with that, we're running things like Monastery Mentor, Third Path Iconoclast, Quarry Steelcutter, and one of my new favorites, Aligned Heart. Aligned Heart and Quarry Steelcutter are still going to reward us for playing our 2 spells per turn, while giving us monks to defend and swing with later in the game. Now, Shiko and Narset can help us keep our hands full if our second spell does not target, but we're also going to want to run things that reward us for playing our defensive spells, such as Archmage Emeritus, and of course, Whirlwind of Thought. And to ensure people are swinging at us when we need them to, we're running things like Misleading Signpost and Portal Mage. Hitting 2 spells every turn can be tricky, but we're going to be running things like Leyline of Anticipation and High Fate Trickster so that we can utilize things like permanents and sorceries, not just instants, to hit that second spell on everyone's turn. So there's a rundown of my Shiko and Narset deck. If you want to see the full list, it will be in the comments below. Let me know what cards you would add. Would you try this style of deck? Are you going to run an Aikido deck after this? Let me know, and as always, nerd on.